How is the year 2022 going to be for the Capricorn Ascendant people is what we're going to see in this video. Mind you, this video is all about the ascendants. We're not going to be talking about the sun sign or the moon sign. So if you have any kind of a confusion, please go to greenstonelobo.com. There you can look at something mentioned as free horoscopes. Fill in your birth details, you will get the horoscope generated. And there under planetary details, you will see something on top of it mentioned as ascendant, ASC. Against that, you will see a zodiac sign mentioned, and that is your ascendant. Okay, and if your ascendant is Capricorn, you're seeing the right video. Otherwise, please go and see the right video. Okay, so how are we going to do this? We may be having the same ascendant, but we're all born on different years. What it means is that some of the planets can be positive, at the same time somebody else with the same ascendant can have the negative impact for the same planet. So how will you know that? The planets will be mentioned in different color codes. So I'm going to tell you as to if the planet is in a particular color, then it is going to give you a particular kind of result. Our lives are divided into different baskets, okay, and in some of the baskets of life we'll be doing good, and some of the baskets of life we may not be doing good. And this is an individual specific prediction for you depending upon your set of planets. Okay, so let's get started. So now talking about Capricorn Ascendants, I'll start with the first planet, that is Pluto. Now Pluto, if you have Pluto in green color in your birth chart, okay, or if it is in black color in your birth chart, it is going to be a fantastic year specifically for business. Okay, now mind you one thing, when I'm saying about colors, talking about colors means what? I'm talking about the font of the planet. I'm not talking about the circle, the red circle which is around the planet. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the font color. Okay, if the color is green, if the color is black, then you're going to be having a fantastic year. Okay, so how is it going to happen? Especially if you are a person who's going to be doing anything to do with business. Okay, in your chart, if you also have Uranus in color, okay, if Uranus is also in green color, you are supposed to rock in your business career. Okay, now first of all, let's only talk about Pluto. If Pluto is going to be in a green color in your chart, you're going to do well. Okay, so if you're going to be doing any kind of a business, it's a great thing to do. If at all you want to start a business, okay, this is a fantastic time for you to do that. Okay, just go ahead. You've been having this business idea for a long time in your mind. This is the time for you to actually go ahead and implement that. Okay, but at the same time, if any of you have Pluto in a weak position, okay, when I say weak position means what? You can have Pluto in red color, or if you're born in those years, 1957, the last quarter, till 1962 to the first half, if you're born in those years and if your ascendant is Capricorn, then you need to be careful about two things. One is your health. Okay, probably if there is some sort of a health issue, then you need to keep watch about that. You can have some sort of a health issue which can really push you into some sort of a trouble, which can be there. Okay, or if you're going to be having any kind of a business, okay, please be careful with your business. You may get into some sort of a trouble in the business area. You may lose money. You may lose a lot of money. Okay, so now that's something very important. So please be very careful about your business ideas. Okay, now talking about the second important planet in your chart, which is Neptune. If Neptune is powerful in your chart, Neptune is in green color in your chart, then I would say what? This year is going to be a fantastic year for you in terms of your communication. Okay, probably you're going to be doing a lot of communication, a lot of talking, a lot of consulting, advising, coaching, and that is going to be really, really good for you, because you may do something which will impact people. Okay, you may be pushed into some sort of a leadership role. If you're born in the 80s and the till mid 90s, if you have a Neptune in a strong position in the green color, then maybe you can do some sort of a communication intensive role or a leadership role, or some sort of an analytical role, and you will be rocking that role actually. Okay, but at the same time, if you have Neptune in a weaker position, if Neptune is in red color in your chart, then mind your mind, okay, and mind your tongue, okay, because your mind may be occupied with certain things which will put you in some sort of a not in a very happy state. Mentally you may not be very happy. Mentally you may feel drained. Mentally you can be a little low. You may go through some sort of a depression or a worry or a mental challenge. Okay, and you need help. Okay, go and talk to people, get that kind of a help which is required. Okay, or just don't utter something which can really put you into some sort of a trouble. Okay, don't say anything which can fall back on you or your reputation. Okay, then talking about the next planet, which is Uranus. As I said, if you have Uranus also strong in your chart and Pluto is also strong in your chart, this is going to be that year where you're going to really, really rock, okay, in terms of your money. And if Uranus is strong in your chart, what you need to do is you must have already got some sort of a business, and probably the business idea can be very good and you can really go with that, and it may start giving you money. Another thing is that if you're not into any kind of a business, probably if you are into finance or financial services, you can do well. Okay, if you are into if you are doing anything to do with your family business, if you want to do something to do with your home, if you want to build a property. In fact, I'm seeing this as a common thing across zodiac signs, where people are going to be doing a lot of stuff with their homes. For Uranus strong people, that is going to be really a norm. So just go ahead and build that home, build that property, or build that cafe that you wanted to always do, okay, or buy that land, okay. But of course, if you're going to be having a weak Uranus in your chart, then there can be some sort of challenges connected with your children, or maybe something to do with your mother can really bog you, or something to do with your home. Okay, back home your mom is not well, or there is something to do with the family. Somebody at home is having some sort of a challenge, and they need your help, okay, and you need to help them. So that could be probably a case which can happen, okay, in your life. So you need to take care of that. So these are the top 3 planets. I'm also going to talk about some more important planets. Okay, for example, you will see that planet Y in your chart. If you have a strong planet Y in your chart, if planet Y is powerful in your horoscope, then if you're a student, I'll tell you what, this can be a fantastic time for you as a student. Okay, you can have something really amazing happening in your career. Okay, and also if you are planning to do something to do with a foreign country, again, very interesting. I'm seeing a lot of zodiac sign people really traveling across the world. In fact, whenever I'm meeting those young people, many people are saying that they're either going to study, or they're immigrating, or doing something. Not just young people, some not so young people are also doing that. Okay, something very interesting even for Capricorn Ascendant people, especially if you have the planet Y in a strong position. Probably you may be going abroad. Okay, you can be having something to do with an international connection. You may have the job which can have some sort of an international connection. It can push you further in your job, so watch out for that. But if your planet Y is in a weak position, then you may have some sort of challenges connected with your visa, or some sort of if you want to travel abroad, you may have some sort of a trouble. One important thing about Capricorn Ascendant is that if you are into anything to do with finances or businesses, then the money can come from even from a foreign country, especially if a planet Y is going to be in a stronger position, okay, and also Pluto. So it's going to be a lot of international connection, okay, for planet Y people, for the Capricorn Ascendant people, especially if the planet Y is in green color. The money can come from a foreign country. Watch out for that, okay. And then there are going to be some challenges. Okay, the planet X is going to be in a good position, so love, romance can also come up in your life. That is also looking good. If a planet X is in red, then look at your love and romance. There could be some challenges there, okay. Now, looking at some common challenges that you will have, which you need to keep a watch on. Okay, one is about your relationship. So something to do with your love, romance, relationship is still not looking good. If at all you are a young person who is not married, then there will be still those troubles which will continue. And even in this year, you may find it difficult to get married, or there could be those marital life connected issues which can be a little painful. If you're married already, then your relationship must be really giving you that kind of a pain, okay. Another thing is, all Capricorn Ascendant is irrespective of all the other planets, your health remains a concern. Okay, you need to keep a watch on your health, because your health can go for a toss, and you may have some sort of a trouble with that, okay. So that is it about the Capricorn Ascendant people. I wish all Capricorn Ascendant people a fantastic year 2022. Just go and rock it.